What's going on, plugins? Welcome back to another video. In today's video, we're going to talk about two prospects that could be committing to Kentucky soon. Before we get into this video, make sure you drop a like, and if you're new here, sub to the channel and become a part of the family. Now let's get into the video. Going into this all season was a big question surrounding Mark Pope's ability to recruit, being a new head coach for Kentucky. It was a narrative that Coach Pope can't recruit, and there's no way he was going to get top-ranked prospects to commit to Kentucky. For a long time, Kentucky was a destination for a lot of top-ranked players coming out of high school. Coach Cal was able to bring in a lot of recruiting classes that were loaded with talent, so when it comes to recruiting at Kentucky, Mark Pope has some big shoes to fill. For this upcoming season, Coach Pope was able to land two in-state prospects, which were Trent Noah and Travis Perry. He also added Colin Chandler, who was ranked 32 by ESPN and 33 by 24/7 Sports. Colin was in the class of 2022. He took a 2-year mission, so this season will be his freshman year. But fans and the media want to see if Coach Pope can land any 5-star prospects, and he proved he can do this and silence any doubts that anyone had about him when he was able to land 5-star prospect Jasper Johnson, who made it considered one of the best scorers in the 2025 class. Jasper Johnson is a Kentucky native. Coach Pope has a good track record of keeping in-state prospects, so landing a player like Jasper Johnson was a big deal. Coach Pope was also able to land 4-star 7-foot center Malachi Moreno. He was the first player to commit to Kentucky's 2025 recruiting class. He helped Kentucky land Jasper Johnson. Malachi made it known that he wanted to play with him. Now Coach Pope has 2-star players for his 2025 recruiting class, but he's not done making moves yet. 2 more prospects might be on their way, and those players are Kaden Wilson and Acaden Lewis. Kaden Wilson is a 5-star prospect ranked 5th by ESPN and 8 by 24/7 Sports. He took an official visit to Kentucky last week, and the visit went well. Caleb said this after the visit: "It was a great visit. I had a whole bunch of fun. I felt like I was embraced by the team, the staff, and also the fan base. I like the Cats, man. I really like the Cats." After he had his visit, he announced that he'd be moving his commitment timeline up, and he said he'd be making his decision in November or December. So it's interesting he did this after this Kentucky visit. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? Then Jasper Johnson said this to Kaden Lewis on X: "Come on, we missing AAU. Let's go crazy from the best fans in the country. BBN, KY till I die." So Jasper Johnson's making a recruiting pitch to Caleb. They're good friends, so maybe Jasper can persuade him to commit. Coach Pope can make this work. He can put Caleb at power forward, and Malachi will be the center. It won't be easy for Kentucky to land Caleb, though. He has a few visits lined up, and Arkansas and BYU are recruiting him hard. The BYU coaching staff did an in-home visit with him. Kevin Young is doing whatever it takes to get him, and some people believe Arkansas are the favorites, so you got to keep an eye on that, because Coach Cal is one of the best recruiters in college basketball. Now let's talk about Kaden Lewis. Is a 4-star point guard, ranked 28 by ESPN and 32 by 24/7 Sports. He recently dropped his top 4 list, and he got some heavy hitters on there. He has Duke, Kentucky, UConn, and UNC. He's coming off a great Nike ULBL season, and the shifty playmaking point guard has been impressing a lot of college coaches, so it's no surprise his top 4 list consists of all blue bloods. Kaden Lewis and Kaden Lewis have been dropping some hits on social media, and this has people thinking, could they be teaming up at Kentucky? So Caleb has official visit to Kentucky, and on Instagram he posted some pics from the visit, and Kaden Lewis said in the comment section, "I want to play with this guy." So after that, Kaden Lewis announced his top 4 list on X, and Caleb said, "Come on over, bro." So all this has social media in a frenzy, because Kaden Lewis said he wants to play with Caleb on his Instagram post from his Kentucky visit. They gotta mean something. Y'all feel what I'm saying, plugins? He could have said this on any post, but he chose to say this on Caleb's Kentucky post. But could they team up at a different school? Because they both have Duke, Kentucky, and UNC on their list, so they could team up at Duke or UNC. My prediction right now is that they're both going to commit to Kentucky. Weeks ago, I would have said there's no way they land both these players, but with this info I just gave y'all, Kentucky has a real chance to pull this off. Jasper Johnson's recruiting Caleb, and now Kaden Lewis wants to play with Caleb. With Jasper Johnson already being at Kentucky, it makes sense for both of them to go there and play with him. So we're going to see if Coach Pope can pull up the unthinkable and get a Kaden Lewis and Caleb Wilson. If any more news comes out, I'll keep y'all updated. Will Kaden Lewis and Caleb Wilson commit to Kentucky? Drop y'all opinions in the comments, drop a like on the video, and sub to the channel. Turn on post notifications so you know when I post. I got more college recruitment videos on the way, so you don't want to miss out on that. I appreciate y'all, and I'll see you in the next video. Till next time.